Hi guys, welcome to my channel where today we're taking a new look at coin envelopes. Y'all know that my word for the year is condense, and I'm taking my scrap piles and I'm condensing them into things we can use in a journal and things that things to make things for other journals. Right now I'm working on coin envelopes, which are these. This is, and I'll put a link to her description or her channel in the description box. She was making these coin envelopes. Now she was making hers handmade, DIY. Because I'm mass making them, I'm going to use my Cricut maker. But look at that, isn't that? This is my grungy bee journal, and so this I'm still look at this, isn't this great? This was made with an envelope. And part of the kit, a business envelope, and my homemade DIY homemade brown tape, part of that kit. And I really had a good time with this. So here's some more of the stuff I made and put in here. This is a pocket that I did some embossing on. So this was, and then I just did some basic stamping. There's some music pages in a little pocket from the kit. And I just went through here. I just decoupaged that on there and then made a mixture of Mod Podge or matte medium, one of the two, with some stain. And then I mixed media of this on there. Here's all my words. This is a big brown envelope. This was a lot of fun, this one. But anyhow, I'm getting off the beaten path here. See, I still have stuff I need to put in there. But I'm going to add coin envelopes. But we'll do this in a different video. I am just going to leave that one in there, though, to remind me. Okay, so I will leave, like I said, a link to the channel in the description box. That way you can go over and you can see how she handmade them. They're very basic. I just like the way she did it. She made some really nice ones with very little work. So like I said, if I weren't mass making, I would most definitely be adding, I would be making them by hand. Okay, so I'm still working on the size. This one is, I put that journal away. I needed that journal, guys. Jeez. So anyhow, I got stacks and stacks of misprints. So what I'm doing is I'm going through all of my misprints and cutting these out. And I need them to be a specific size. I guess I could just show you in this video, couldn't I? So you're going to glue them together, of course. And if you're going to use them, now this lady used it as a belly band, which I thought was incredibly cute. If you're going to use them as a belly band, you want to fold this piece in. Okay, and then this over, you want to glue that down, trim your edges a little better then. And I will have to go clean those up. Okay, so then this piece goes over the edge, right? Just like this. And hopefully this is the right size. So all I want really is it to fit the page this way, because that's what she did. Yes, that is it. So this is my best size so far. It could be a smidge bigger, but I don't want it a smidge bigger. See, it fits across, and she just used it as a belly band, right? And then she put a tag in this one. She used this piece for a tag. So check that out. That is the cute Of course, you know you would cut it, but that's how she used it. And inked something paper. And not, like I said, I'll put a link to her channel in the description box. But that's what I'm doing for my mass make Monday. And like I said, I just had to discover the size that was right. And got to trim them up a little bit. And that's okay. That trimming them up is not a problem. So there we go. That's what I'm doing today. And these will go in my, let me put them in my the spot where we're adding up all of our de-stash and declutter and condensing. I'll show you where I'm at so far. I'm also going to work today on a couple of projects. Right here we have this one and this one and this one, and you can vary up the sizes. You don't have to have them all one size. She used a 7x7 square, and mine on the Cricut Maker wound up being, I gotta save this. Okay, mine wound up being 7 wide by 7.5 tall, and it worked out perfect as a coin envelope to under die cuts. I'm just saving it, guys, so I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, so I've got 3 different sizes. Now take a look. Just since I started all of this, I have all of these pockets. Okay, got coin envelopes, pockets, the double ephemera thing, more pockets. This is the accordion file folder type envelope pocket. Made one out of the smaller stuff. And then more pockets. This is my brown bag journal, right? More pockets. This was the, I think this was Etta's. No, this was somebody else's. The other file folder. Here's a belly band with waterfall pockets and a corner pocket. There's that. This is one of my altered envelope or altered paper clips, and I got tons of those. That holds it closed. So there was that. This was our waterfall pockets. These were those 12 by 12 one sheet wonders. This was my painty paper. This was my altered brown bag, one of my altered brown bag journals, which I thought was so cool. Look, I just have to put my signature in, but there it is. Okay, and then here's more of my painty papers. Some of my coffee dyed envelopes, more of my painty paper and coffee dyed envelopes. These were my, what we were calling plungles, and more book pages that I have dyed, but I have them down here. But anyhow, so that's so far so good. And then I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought some, got these real cool tubs now that you can pick up. They're like $5. And they got lids on them, and they hold stuff, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through and sort all of this by pockets, envelopes, etc., and store them in those tubs, right? Okay, hold that thought and I'll show you what I mean. Or stay right there with me and I'll show you what I mean. just right for storing stuff, guys. Okay, so they come with this lid. Here's the pan, the tin. And I decided to leave the tag on them so I can put a label on there. $5, see, it's a Dollar Tree. And then you get a lid, so they're stackable. And I've got those in a select spot, so once my D-stash starts coming down and I'm not so ashamed of how my room looks, we'll get over there and get that. Okay, so that is it for this session of scrap busting. Those were the coin envelopes, and throughout the day I will be working on those. I also want to do some pre-made journal pages. Now I pretty much do 8.5 by 11 size paper folded in half, and or I'll use something that I can cut down to make a smaller journal. But more or less, my journals are 8.5 by 11 folded in half, which turns out to be 5.5 by 8.5. And then I make my covers 5 3/4 by 8 3/4, and then I get a nice sized journal like that, basically. And I love this. Is like my favorite journal. All right, guys, that's it for this session. I'm going to be moving on. I'm going to work throughout the day. I'm going to pull out a project here in just a second to work on, and that I'll post later in the week. But I'll be working on it. I'll be working on it throughout the week and bring you guys up to speed on that. That's a special project. And I also want to do more with the Lindy's Magicals. I don't know if I showed you, but when this one came out done, when it dried, there were, I don't know if you guys can see those gold flakes in it or not, but it came out, see them? Sparkle? This thing came out with that gold sparkle all over it. And if I can ever get Amazon to work with me and I can get my presentation paper here, or did I get the photo mat? I think I got the matte photo paper. I'm going to try it on there because it's not glossy like that one is. Okay, so thank you guys. We're going to be working more on condensing and reducing my stash. All right, see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for coming along.